Hello everybody, my name is Rowan Rodrigues, and last time when I was joining the class over here, we were discussing about images from in a concave mirror. And I had mentioned that if you have a concave mirror, this is the concave mirror, this is the principal axis. F is the principal focus or the focal point. C is the center of curvature and P is the pole of the mirror. And we discussed three cases. One was when the object was placed at infinity. Second case was when the object was placed beyond C. And the third case when the object was placed at center of curvature. So we noticed that at infinity the image was real, inverted and very small, and the image was formed at the principal focus. When it was placed beyond center of curvature, between center of curvature and infinite position, the image was formed between focal point and the center of curvature, and the image was small as compared to that of the object. Third case was when the object is placed at center of curvature, then the image which was formed was real, inverted and of the same size. Now in the fourth case today, we will be discussing about object placed between F and C. Then we will also discuss about the object placed at principal focus at F, and the sixth position when the object is placed between the pole and the principal. What are the images forming? These three cases we discussed in the previous lesson. Today we will be discussing this. So first case, or rather the fourth case, is when object is placed between F and C. Okay, between principal focus and center of curvature. Now, let's say this is a concave mirror. We have the principal axis, point F, that is the principal focus, and center of curvature. We are placing it between F and C here. So the first ray of light will strike the mirror parallel and pass through the principal focus. And the second ray of light will strike the pole of the mirror and reflect back at the same angle, as you can see over here. And the image will form, you could see over here, beyond, and this is object A, B, and your image is A dash, B dash. As you can see, this is a magnified image, or you could say a larger image is formed. So the position of the image will form beyond center of curvature C, and the nature of the image will be, the image is real, inverted and magnified. Enlarged image will be formed, as you can see this. Okay, I could say that the image A dash B dash is greater than AB, the object. Let's move on to the next case, case number 5. When the object is placed at principal focus, at the focal point principal focus over here F. So what happens? You just draw this concave mirror, principal axis, this is principal focus F, center of curvature. Now when it is placed over here at F, the first ray of light will strike this, pass through the principal. Second ray of light will strike this and pass again. So you could say somewhere at infinity the image will form, and you can see here that this object and your image is highly magnified. A dash B dash, which is your image, will be far greater than that of the object, and it will form at infinity. So the image, position of the image will form at infinity. This is the position of the image, and the nature of the image will be, the image is real, inverted, and highly magnified. Now moving on to the sixth and final case, what happens when the object is placed between the principal focus and the pole of the mirror, between the principal focus and the pole of the mirror. So let's say this is your concave mirror, principal axis, F, center of curvature. We place the object here, AB, first ray of light will strike the mirror, pass through the principal focus, second ray of light will strike the pole of the mirror and reflects back at the same angle. Now this is moving away, so where are they meeting? You can see if I extend this line, both these lines, so they will meet somewhere over here. So if AB is your object, A dash B dash is your image, and the image will form behind the mirror. So I can put it over here as that you could say A dash B dash, which is image, is greater than that of the object AB, and the position of the image will form behind the mirror. And what is the nature of this image? The image will be is virtual. It's not real, it's virtual because it is behind the mirror. You cannot see it, so it is virtual. It is not inverted, it is in fact erect. Unlike the previous 5 cases, we had an inverted image. Over here you get an erect image. So it is virtual, erect, and magnified. So I hope it is clear to you all. We discussed 6 cases of object when it is placed in front of a concave mirror. First at infinite position, then we moved it beyond C, the center of curvature, then at center of curvature, and then eventually we moved it beyond between principal focus and center of curvature, then at principal focus, and finally between the pole and the principal focus. And you saw that over here it was very diminished, very small, then it increased in size. It was still smaller compared to the size of the object, and then here it was of the same size, and gradually the size kept increasing. Real inverted was formed, real and inverted image was formed from position 1 to 6, and finally when we placed the object between pole and the principal focus, we got a virtual image. It was erect and magnified as we just saw here. Right? So with this we conclude the image is formed in a concave mirror. Hope to see you.